my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
My point, man, today is an Arab who likes Jews, loves them, in fact. Vault.
I adore them.
Well, you adore Jews. It's good because
as long as they do my taxes, I adore them.
Yes. We don't. Hey! I'm doing something on D'Angelo. Geez, remember, I'm white. Today, we're going to go over his video that he made on Turkey Tom. I have to give credit where credit's due. Number one, wow. Smooth.
Yeah, wasn't that bad?
Smooth. Not a bad video by any by any stretch. Very smooth back out. Way to play it cool. Also, I have to compliment him on a couple of things. He said some things that I absolutely fundamentally agree with. I just don't think it comes from I don't think it comes from a sincere place. I think it comes from a place of, I have to get out here smooth. And he did a good job doing that. But I'll give you credit. That was a nice PR job. You had to make that video because you ran your mouth. I doubt you wanted to. Evidence being it was 24 minutes or something like that. You haven't made a video over, at least one that's still posted, over 10 minutes and 1 second. So you definitely had, my criticism yesterday was right on. You don't have much to say, but you did yesterday. We're going to watch a big portion of this video. I edited a little. I think I got all his major points in and things of that nature. And I am gonna give him credit where he's right, and I am going to point out the inconsistency when he is terribly wrong.
Is making money fun for me? I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's more fun to burn bridges with any chance of future success that I would have.
The weird Jewish stereotyping was completely out of left field.
It's a joke. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah,
He's just being completely weird. If anything, he's making fun of anti-Semitism there. And if that was the only criticism that there was anti-Semitic, but that's not exactly what happened. And he actually details it quite well.
If you have to rely on racism for YouTube engagement, A, accept that your content is trash, and B, go screw yourself.
I want you guys to remember that because that's coming in strong. Go fuck yourself, man, you racist. And then you can see how he just eases into, I'm just simply making criticism here and pointing something out. No. You have it. You think this is an easy one.
But your comment section is filling up with anti-Semitism for a reason. If that's the crowd you want to associate with, go for it.
Maybe he doesn't want to associate it with it.
He's making it.
Maybe was Dave Chappelle going after people that hated white people because he made fun of white people in his videos? When Dave Chappelle went in whiteface, was he appealing to black racists? I mean, you'll say anything.
Someone said, I don't believe that Turkey Tom is anti-Semitic. He made some jokes in that video that were edgy, but I really think the problem here is with the crappy people in the comments section. He shouldn't pander to those kinds of people. And I said, this is my exact opinion as well.
Really?
You can't hold your audience
No,
accountable.
I think you found somebody that kind of gets you to back out. You can't show this guy's rational opinion and then say, that's all I'm saying. When you're like, fuck you, this is anti-Semitic. If that's the people you want to run with, then that's the people you want to run with, which is a perfect summary of what you said. That's a lot of money,
I guess.
Listen to this. We're coming back.
By the way, when I brought out that second round of screenshots, Tom should have just said they were fake because I would have had no way of proving otherwise.
So you were willing to call him a racist based on the tweets that you didn't know were legit. Yeah, I know you thought that was funny, and to me that was like I was gonna go hard on you. Then I realized it was a bad move, but I want to get one fucking slug in there before we go further. You were willing to go that he was racist based on stuff that you didn't even know was legit. That's fucked up. And he goes on and makes it's no big deal that I called him racist. Are you joking? We'll get to that.
That could fucking ruin.
Yeah, exactly. And he acts like, come on, relax. No big deal.
We have examples.
No big deal. White people being called racist by hundreds of thousands of YouTube fans. Nah, get over it, bitch.
Look at PewDiePie.
He pointed out videos in which Tom had been documented saying stuff like "burn the niggers" publicly on Twitter. So at some point, you have to call it. And
all right. This is where I sort of agree with him. First of all, I was not aware of that public tweet. I wish Tom would have told me. He is 100% correct in one sense. First of all, that tweet was when he was 14, wasn't famous, no YouTube channel to speak of. He did apologize for it, take it as you will. But here is where he is right. If Tom continues his fucking behavior, it's not fucking unreasonable to come to this conclusion. Somebody sends him a bunch of racist DMs, private messages to him, and he goes full force. Oh, it's on. I can still get him. Now he said the N-word. It's opportunism.
Both of our Twitter followings got into a debate about whether or not it's racist to say I hate niggers, which is fun, but I didn't get into it because at that point, you're going to believe whatever you want to believe. I don't have time to go through the word.
I mean, see, this is where he's being rational. And I gotta be honest with you. Regardless of Tom's age, because I don't think that's a very good argument. If you're seeing a repeated behavior over and over again, and you might not be correct with your assumption, but there comes a point when there's so much of this stuff after a while, okay, that, I mean, Tom, you know, people are going to call you anti-Semite and bigoted when it happens this often. Now, I don't blame Tom for not apologizing for this shit. Honestly, the way I've seen YouTube work, it makes it 10 times worse. If he's not a bigot, he shouldn't be apologize for being a bigot.
F you. I'm not playing your little effing game where I apologize for being an awful racist guy. I appreciate the phone calls to my house, guys.
I think that's a perfect... I think that's perfect. Yeah, I think he got you pegged. A lot of people are calling this video underwhelming. The thing is, he couldn't make the video that he wanted to. The one that's over the top, the one that's big SJW, the one that's gonna sting. He couldn't do it without stinging himself. So he downshifted and said, "Hey man, I'm just criticizing people. Everybody cool out. Stop acting like snowflakes. You guys with your free speech, and I use my free speech, and you bug out. No. You were going for the throat. And it was a little too big to swallow."
Who said anything about Nazis? I didn't even use the word or allude to it in this entire situation. I say, Tom put anti-Semitic imagery in his videos to bait people. He says, I'm not an anti-Semite. I say, Tom is racist for saying I hate niggers and things like burn the niggers publicly. And he says, I'm not a Nazi. He's either deliberately misinterpreting what I'm saying or just reading way too far in.
You know, there's some truth in this, but what's the difference? You call them a Nazi, you call them a racist. Racist means you loathe another ethnicity and think they're genetically, intellectually inferior. It's a pretty serious allegation, as is a Nazi. So what? Take your pick.
It's things not if you know or invalidate true, and then book live
Sorry.
Add racist, not add racist, not add racist, not add racist, not add anything about not anything about not. My round 2 statements and beliefs. Turkey Tom says things like I hate niggers, which makes him a racist. Attempting to mask racism with memes isn't effective. His round 2 statements and beliefs. He's not.
So you can't make racist jokes without being racist. So if I make a joke about Irish people, drinking too much, that means I'm racist towards the Irish. If I say Italians are fat, that means I'm racist because I'm just hiding my bigotry in all cases, or just in Tom's.
But anyway, this should all have been a big case of agree to disagree. Because at the end of
Agree to disagree. I'm gonna fry you. Go fuck you. Your contact sucks. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding?
The day, everything I just said was an opinion. They're contrasting opinions, but nothing makes mine or his more or less valid.
Oh, now we're tangent. Look, guys, I realized my attempt to cancel Turkey Time film, so here I am to tell you I did not try to cancel Turkey Time. That's perfect. Exactly. That's it. Yeah. That's it.
By the way, when I brought out that second round of screenshots, Tom should have just said they were fake, because I would have had no way of proving otherwise.
So that proves without a shadow of a doubt, A, you didn't do any research, and you were able to, you were willing, whether those tweets were real or not, right? By the way, it did come up that they looked shaky. And I had mentioned to Tom, are you sure you said that? And the whole time he said to me, I think I did. It looks like something I would say. There is a possibility those initial tweets, although Tom does take responsibility for saying crazy stuff like that, might have been fake. He made no effort to debunk them before he put them out there. That really kills everything. Your credibility is gone. Your integrity is gone. You have none. Zero zip. You accuse people of hiding behind jokes as you hide behind jokes. There is nothing to take serious from D'Angelo Wallace. He is clearly an opportunist at best, and at worst, a race baiter for views.